So, you know, men typically, they're less, well, men and women are not very flexible beings. You know, people that have never formalized a gender can be more flexible, but they don't hold a point. So, when, you know, things happen, the world gets rough, guns change, a bunch of idiots trying to make money off a bunk accidentally figure out how to make a gun, and it completely changes the world in ways that, people couldn't have done if they were trying to do it. And this has happened repeatedly throughout history, seeming to happen more often because we haven't resolved the underlying problem. And what I think happened is, well, I don't know, but it's hard to know. We're all kind of partly to blame, and the only way to sort out who to point the finger at would be to go to Judgment Day. And it's really, it's kind of a good idea just to avoid that, if possible. And eventually maybe some things will have to be sorted. But one of the things Gramps said to me was that you should try to avoid Judgment Day. And still, we are all limited in how much time we have to think about things, how much capacity and resources we have, and how well we can explain things to others. So, while Dad has to put up every day with people's idiot kids being places they don't belong, I have to put up every day with people who think that they get to be the boss of me just because I'm not able to work. And they don't see how that is the reason itself why I can't work. If every albino Negro who wanders through thinks that they can boss around someone like me because I'm not an albino Negro like them, then it makes it impossible for me to work, especially when the somehow sainted selected will say, well, I'm your boss, and I said, everyone here is your boss. You are everyone's not albino Negro. So if that's the way it is for you at every single job you go to, you don't have the ability to think you're even going to get paid on Friday. Because one of these albino Negroes might say, I need that money more than she does. I think you need to just sign her check over to me. And your boss is going to say, okay. And even if you get your money, the police are going to say, well, you can just steal it from her. And, she doesn't deserve it for whatever reason. And people say that that's because, they're saying I don't deserve things because I'm not working. They say I'm not deserving my job when I am working. They say I don't deserve my pay when I get paid. And if I do anything good, they conceal it and they claim it for themselves. Because there was zero chance that I was ever going to work. There's all these people where they don't belong. And as for a reason why not to blame it on different people, we all have our limitations. And in the women's world, sometimes these limitations can actually be our strengths.